Trains are supposed to take you somewhere. But at Bigunkhador station in West Bengal, India, trains arrived. And sometimes they never truly left. Bigunkhador railway station wasn't always haunted. When it first opened in 1960, it was a symbol of progress, connecting remote villages to the main railway line. For a few years, life around the station thrived. Tea stalls opened, new shops appeared, and the sound of late evening trains filled the air with the promise of new journeys. But in ghost stories, hope is often just the beginning of the end. It all started one night in the mid-1960s. The station master was on duty when he saw a woman dressed in a ghostly white sari standing silently on the tracks. She didn't move. She didn't even blink as a train thundered towards her. He signaled frantically, trying to warn the driver, but it was too late. The train didn't hit her. It passed right through her, and then she was gone. The station master collapsed on the platform in shock. He passed away a few days later, haunted by the vision and repeating one chilling detail. She had no feet. The story spread like wildfire among the railway staff. Fear took root. Workers started refusing late-night shifts. Guards quit their jobs. Passengers, hearing the terrifying tales, began avoiding the station altogether, opting for buses instead. Bigunkhador, once a bustling hub, slowly turned barren and desolate. Then came the second death. The driver of a goods train reported seeing the same woman in white running alongside his engine, keeping pace with the speeding locomotive. In a panic, he slammed on the brakes so hard that the train's compartments derailed. He died in the crash. Following this tragedy, 3 more employees resigned on the very same day. The railway authorities had no choice. Bigunkhador station was officially shut down. It was locked, abandoned, and left to decay for 42 long years. During its abandonment, local legends flourished. Villagers whispered their own theories about the ghost. Some said she was a tribal dancer who was tragically killed by a train. Others believed she was a woman murdered near the tracks, her spirit now tied to the place of her demise. A few even claimed she was an ancient spirit attached to the land itself, long before the railway was even built. A chilling piece of folklore emerged. She doesn't want passengers. She wants witnesses. Newspapers picked up the story, dubbing Bigunkhador one of India's most infamous ghost stations. For decades, no trains would stop there. They would only speed past, as if fleeing from something they couldn't see. Then, in 2009, Indian Railways decided to challenge the superstition. They reopened the station, turning it into a battleground between skeptics and believers. For a while, things were quiet. The daytime operations seemed perfectly normal. But those brave or foolish enough to wait for late-night trains began reporting strange occurrences. They heard footsteps on empty platforms, the faint sound of a woman humming traditional Santhal folk songs, and even saw a fleeting figure waving goodbye from near the tracks as their train pulled away. People felt sudden, inexplicable cold spots on warm summer nights, and the station lights would flicker erratically just moments before a train's arrival. Some passengers even claimed to have seen a full-bodied apparition staring back at them through the windows of halted trains. To this day, no railway worker will stay at the station after 10 p.m. There is no night shift, no night guard, and not a single tea stall remains open after dark. There is only silence. The final twist came in 2013. A group of high-ranking railway officials visited Bigunkhador, determined to debunk the haunting claims once and for all. They returned with a set of photographs. In one particular photo, taken in low light between 2 parked engines, a figure was visible. It was a woman in a white sari. She had no feet. The image was clear, not a blur or a trick of the light. There was no explanation. That photograph has never been released to the public, but it said that senior officials no longer mock the stories of Bigunkhador. The station remains open today, but very few people ever get off there. And even fewer dare to wait for a train alone in the dark, haunted or not. Some stations are better left just passing through. Railways connect cities, spirits connect stories. And in Bigonkador, both run parallel forever. If you love stories that blur the line between this world and the next, be sure to subscribe and hit that like button. Thanks for watching.